Hey guys, so it's been a while since I've posted. I keep trying to do videos, right? I keep trying, I promise I'm trying, but it always messes up. And if you hear the lawnmowers, every time, I swear every time. Anyhow, so I have gotten some new books in the last few months. Purchased, gifted, just obtained somehow. And I want to do a haul. I do have plans on videos to come up to talk about some of the books I've read recently. My goal for the year was 20 books, but I hit that goal. I'm now at 24 and I reset my goal to 50. So I'm trying to read a mixture of what I have on my shelves. I have mainly focused on reading my physical books because there's a lot of them and a lot of them are unread. So I'm going to go ahead and go through some of the ones I have. I'm pretty sure there's more on here that I've recently gotten that I just honestly, pulling all of them, I have no idea. Some of these I've already read, some of them I haven't. So we'll go through them now. Right off the bat, I've got I had Lights Out. It's right there. I've had that for a while, and I finished it. I did a buddy read with Sock, who is Bargain Counter Argument here on YouTube, and so we decided to keep going with the series. And we also just finished Caught Up last night. So we've read Lights Out. We've read Caught Up. I liked them both. I loved Lights Out a lot more than Caught Up. Caught Up is slightly more dark than Lights Out, because of the more mob central. Mob mafia central kind of aspects to it, but it was really good. Still really good. We are contemplating starting this one soon, so game on. This one just recently came out. These are part of the Into Darkness trilogy by Nevessa Allen, and they've all been really, really good so far. The first book is about Josh and Allie, who are it's a little bit spicy. They're a little bit spicy. She's a nurse and he's a hacker, and he stalks her. But it, like, I don't know how to say this without sounding like a walking red flag, but it's in a cute way. I don't know how else to put that. This one's about more like a second chance, where it's about Nico Jr., who is Allie from that book's cousin, and the girl he loved from school when they were younger. It's second chance. He's more like a soft, cuddly mafia guy, and she is a cam worker. So there's some drama there with that side of the family. I haven't read this one at all yet. I don't know the premise behind it. The only thing I know is it is Tyler, who is Josh from the first book's best friend. We like him because he is Josh's best friend and he's a good friend. But we do not like him because he is a gym boy douche. So we'll see. We'll see. But that is what this one is. I don't read the backs of my books. I avoid it. I don't like it. So, but that is the first couple books on my list. I'm excited. I really want to read. I really want to read that one. Willing Prey. My sister visited me a little while back, and we went to Barnes Noble. This is one of the books I bought. We both bought this one. I think this is the one. I can't remember which one she bought me. One of the books I got from Barnes, my sister bought me, but we both got a copy of this, and we both read it. At least I know I finished it. I don't know if she did. This is it's a kink novel. It's Predator Prey, so you gotta be into that if you're gonna read it. It's very interesting. She is a school teacher who's in debt, who's recently divorced, and he's a wealthy lawyer, if I remember right, or businessman. I believe he's a lawyer, but it's sweet, but at the same time, a little bit devastating. I'm not sure how to put it. Anyhow, Claire divorces from her husband, who waited until they paid off all of his school loans and debts and things, and then he's like, gonna cheat on you, and he cheated on her, and then they divorced. So she's left with all of her debt and ends up taking a summer job as prey for someone that her ex-husband works with, who met her during one of their office parties. His name is Shane. That's this. There is a second book to this, and I really want to get it and read it. I don't think it's out yet, though. I'm not the best at describing these books, so if you get my impression of them from the ones I've read, I'm sorry if I messed it up. Don't let my awkwardness put you off, okay? But this was really, really good. I enjoyed it. I actually took the time to write about it in my book journal, which I almost never do because I'm lazy. But yes, I loved that book. But that's another one of them. Two Can Play by Allie Hazelwood. This is a little novella. It's short and sweet. I enjoyed it. I thought it was cute. It has some funny moments, but it is what it is. It's a novella. You're not going to get a whole lot out of such a short thing. Sometimes I've seen where people say that this seems like it was more of one of like her first things she wrote and she was trying to publish it. This does seem some kind of like something a budding writer would write. It's good, and I enjoyed it, and I like it, and I'm obviously going to keep it. I like having it on my shelf. I liked it enough to tab it. So there's that. I think I gave this a 2.5 or a 3. I'm not positive. I did like it, but at the same time, I felt like it needed more. It really, there was so much more that could have been done with this concept, and I feel like it just needed more. But I did like it for what it was. It was a quick read, and it helped me when I needed that little dopamine boost for finishing a book quickly. That helped me. I really want to get into reading some classics, and I'm very picky with the classics because I want a pretty copy. I got this from my local Meijer store. It's Wuthering Heights. I have not yet read this. I don't believe I've read any classics. Like, myself, I don't think I've seen the movie for Pride and Prejudice when I was really little. I watched it with my mom. I have no idea what it's about. I honestly couldn't tell you. But I've got Wuthering Heights here. The only other real classic I own, I think I have some Edgar Allan Poe poems there, and then I've got my 7 novels of Jane Austen over there. I really want to collect more of these to read them in like this version because it's so pretty. This is the Puffin in Bloom. But I got that. I'm excited for that. The next one is also one I got from Meijer. It's Nero. I have no idea what it's about. I'm assuming it's a dark romance. I'm excited for it. It's by S.J. Tilley. It's U.S. Today best-selling author, so I'm thinking it's going to be good. What's the very top say? I'm not going to read the back. The streets run red when you touch what's his, and she is his. Don't miss the dark mafia romance taking over book talk. So yeah, it's a mafia romance. I really like the whole touch her and die thing. I love that. This is one of the ones I got from Barnes Noble. It has the edges. I'm pretty sure this is a series. I think Nero is too. I think there's more to them. This is by Sadie Kincaid. For her, he would break all the rules. Chicago Ruthless, Book 1. I'm excited to read this. I have not yet started this one either. This is something I have wanted to read. Some high fantasy, some like not so much romance-centered fantasy, but like fantasy. And John Gwynne kept coming up on, what's his name? Ian Goobly, his channel. I've seen this on his channel a few times, the series, and it's been shown a couple times in some of the book talk videos I've seen. So I really want to give this a go, this series. I only bought book 1 though, and it's super floppy. I love floppy books. But I have no idea what it's about. I got book 1. I'm going to give it a go. I'll probably read a few chapters at a time, unless I get really into it, and then I'll probably devour the whole thing. But this is Malice by John Gwynne. I do want the whole series, but again, I didn't know if I'd enjoy it, so I only bought book 1, which is rare for me. I tend to just, if I'm going to do it, I buy the whole series all at once, which kind of comes back to bite me sometimes. Because I did that with, like, ACOTAR and Throne of Glass, and I'm still trying to finish ACOTAR and haven't even touched Throne of Glass. So there's that. This is the last one I got from Barnes. I believe it's Kiss the Villain by Rita Kent. Again, I have no idea what this is about. I just really liked the cover. My squirrel brain went into effect, and I grabbed it. It's so pretty. Oh, I love it. I'm excited to read it. My darkness meets a darker soul. Oh, yes. I'm excited. I've never read a Rita Kent book, so this will be my first step into Rita Kent. Didn't Rita Kent write that? Oh, what's it? Is it like Malice and all that stuff, like or Greed or Valor, like the blue and the red and the different colored, they had different colors. I can't remember what they're called, but I remember seeing them, and I thought I was thinking about reading them, but I never did. I think Rita Kent wrote those too. I'm not sure. Another one that I don't normally read, I almost always buy romance. I got King of Ashes by S.A. Cosby. I've seen multiple people say that this is an amazing book, and I love thriller books. I struggle through them because of my anxiety, but I do love them. So the last one I read was Hidden Pictures by Jason Rekulak. I did this as a buddy read with Sock. I'm gonna read this one on my own and see how I go. I really want to read more horror and more thriller. I just struggle with it because it stresses me a little bit, but we're gonna do it. We're gonna do it. But yeah, I think that's everything I wanted to talk about. I appreciate you guys watching. If you have read any of these books, let me know. Just don't spoil anything. Like, you can give me your opinion, but don't spoil anything. I don't like spoilers. I am, like I said, I'm focusing heavily on trying to read through my physical library. And at this point, I'm going through 1 to 2 books a week generally. Hopefully, I can keep up that streak. We'll see. Anyway, thank you guys for watching. I'm going to go ahead and end this here and get this video uploading. I'm going to go ahead and go now. Bye-bye.